What's up, warriors of the Dragon Ball universe? We've got some massive breaking news today in regards to the official name of Dragon Ball Project Multi. A new leak just dropped and it reveals what could be the official title of this highly anticipated Dragon Ball project. In this video, we're going to be diving deep into what this name could mean, where the leak comes from and its validity, and what it tells us about the release of the best Dragon Ball game I have played in years. If you're excited for this game as much as I am, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned because we will be covering everything related to Project Multi until the day it shuts down. Let's break it all down right now. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the leak right here. So, the Dragon Ball Project Multi beta, which is what we're going to be looking at here, has been getting consistently updated ever since the beta went away. There's constantly changelogs being added here, as you guys can see. These go all the way back to August or September when the game did go ahead and shut down out of the beta, but the game has been consistently being worked on. So if you were able to put this into your Steam, you would be able to see that the game is being worked on, right? And there's changes that are being made to it, and it's not the project that they have shut down. So this was one of the things that we've been seeing over the past few months. However, there was something new today on the changelog that is a massive leak. I don't know how they honestly let this get through. If you click on these change lists, there isn't much. Oh, there's the reveal right there. Let's go ahead and rewind a little bit. So when you go to the very top right here, they added a new name, and they added Japanese for it as well as the English. And the English name for the game is Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. And that's kind of a mouthful, but it does sound cool as shit, to be honest. Like, Gekishin Squadra, like, when you hear that, it, like, you think, I feel like you think Dragon Ball. It's Gekishin Squadra. It kind of sounds like Genki, like a spirit bomb. And Squadra, obviously, I think is there to represent the team aspect of Dragon Ball Project Multi. So I think personally that the title is pretty fitting. I'm not sure what the Gekishin means. Obviously we know what the Squadra is referring to, and let's go ahead and take a look at what the kind of implications of the title are, because this title was something I think a couple people knew was going to be coming. Because when you look up Gekishin Squadra, that is a title that Bandai Namco acquired in February of 2025. So this was a couple months after the beta. Bandai Namco filed trademarks for Once Upon a Time Katamari on February 27th in Europe, and Gekishin Squadra on February 14th in the United States and Europe. So these trademarks that they had filed in February were, at the time, they weren't related to anything. So as for Gekishin Squadra right here, as this article says, as for Gekishin Squadra, while the title may sound similar to Dragon Ball Z 2 Gekishin Frieza, which launched for Famicom in 1991, Gekishin is not a Dragon Ball specific term. So what it could be remains to be seen. And now, obviously, this hasn't been officially put out into the world, but this has been added into the actual file for Dragon Ball Project Multi. This is the official game file changelogs, and you are able to look at this, and they have officially changed the name on there to this. I'm not sure when it's going to start showing up like that on the actual store, but I think once they reveal, like, hey, this is the name of the game, that is when they're going to be showing that this is the new name that they're going with. So it makes sense because this was something that they trademarked back in February, and now we know what it was for. And that's why it's most likely a legitimate leak. Obviously, I don't think they planned on this being revealed yet, but, you know, we Dragon Ball fans, man, we can't wait, especially when we're looking forward to something as much as we are Dragon Ball Project Multi. I know you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. I see the support on the videos, man. I love this game when it came out. I know you guys love this game when it came out, and, man, we just cannot wait for it to release. Now, on a different note, the Discord it's not an official Discord, it is just a community Discord. The Discord for Dragon Ball Project Multi that we used when the beta was out, we can go ahead and shift over to that here. This was the Discord that everybody was on when the game dropped. And in this Discord, one of the head mods, which, again, take this one with a grain of salt, he has since taken the message down, but he did send a message in the Project Multi Discord, which was here, and he said that the game we would get some like big news about the release date or at the anime convention in July. So that anime convention in July is obviously coming up. It's currently May 28th at the time of recording this video. So that convention is about a month and a half away. It's, I believe, on July 5th. We are back over here. Anime convention. Anime. Okay, we are on the separate page here. I was not able to find the screenshot of the admin saying that. It was something that was said. People in the server that are there right now have also talked about it. But he said that at Anime Expo this year, which is on July 3rd to July 6th, is when we will get the announcement release date for Dragon Ball Project Multi, as well as probably the name of the new game. Now, initially, I did not want to cover this because this was just set by a Discord admin. There wasn't as much credibility or anything like that. However, now in conjunction with the fact that they have updated the name on the database, that could signify that they are going to be actually putting out some news soon that is in relation to the name as well as possibly the release date. Now, this combined with what the Discord mod said, which I did kind of trust what he said because it was in relation to Cello, and Cello was also a trustworthy source when it came to anything related to Project Multi. So now with the name change that is being shown here, I feel pretty confident sharing this information that it is possible that at Anime Expo, which is on again July 3rd to July 6th, we see some news for the beloved game Dragon Ball Project Multi, now known as Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. If you guys are looking forward to that news coming out as much as I am, again, make sure to stay tuned. We will be covering that in July, depending on what happens. Who knows? We might even go to Anime Expo ourselves and see if we can figure some stuff out while we're there. But that is everything we have for you today in regards to Project Multi. I hope you guys are enjoying Legends Anniversary as well, and I look forward to reconnecting with you guys in July. Xenoverse, signing out.